All right, what is next in your love life? Child, I didn't even finish getting my intro out. We got new beginnings coming out in the reverse. Listen, uh, don't shoot the messenger. That's what came out first. Let's just keep reading, child. Somebody may be coming back. Somebody you have not spoken to. Okay, we see Forest in the reverse. This person has not been out and about. This person has not been seen. This is somebody that's been off the grid, out your life, potentially off the scene in totality. This is somebody that is in a hermit season. So they've been sitting back. They've been in the dark. They've been out the way. They haven't been social. This person has been reflecting, okay? This person has not been moving. I told you, this person has been stagnant. Movement comes through in the reverse. This is somebody that hasn't been doing too much another girl. They just been sitting back there in the cut, okay? But they have a vision. They have a vision, girl. They sitting back in the cut like, ooh, why did that come to me? Let me know. Let me know. Why did that come to me? Let me know. This person they want you to let them know something. Let me know. If you're wondering, you gotta let me know, baby. Oh yeah, you don't have to. This person wants you to let them, why did that come to me, y'all? That's crazy. This person wants you to let them know something. And they want to know if you're wondering about something, okay? Visionary. This person is envisioning coming to you and you letting them know something. Gotta let me know, baby. You don't have to worry when I feel what I feel. This person, at your best, you are loved. This person has been having a hard time letting you know what they are feeling, okay? Yeah, this person feels like you ain't really want to learn what you need to know. There are times when I find, listen, y'all, why is the song coming to me? You want to keep yourself from me. This person has not been sure how you feel, okay? They don't know if they can tell you. When I don't find trying to mirror, let them at your best. You positive, motivating force with them. If you ever really need to wonder why, let me know. This person is coming back to you for a conversation, y'all. I don't know why that song that I haven't listened to in I don't know how long, even though it is one of my favorites, especially that remix with Aaliyah and R. Kelly up on there. I don't know why that came to me, y'all. Somebody is trying to let you know, particularly they want you to let them know something. That's what jumped out at us. Y'all. Okay, Mystic in the reverse. This person is not coming to be shy or to keep it in their head any longer. This person's finna let it out. This person is about to say, look, let's get this thing in balance. Let's get justice. Okay, let's make this thing make sense. This person is not coming by instinct, though. They're not using no wolf instincts. They're not coming jumping out, jumping down on you, nothing. This person is coming to you. And they're coming to you because they want to hear what it is you have to say. This person is no longer being hedonistic. Whenever you were dealing with this person previously, this person was really more about themselves. They were really more about their own pleasures. They were really more about how they felt. They really weren't that involved in you and how you felt. This person is no longer in that space, okay? Not at all. We see martyr coming through in the reverse, okay? This person was addicted to self-pity. You know, they were always feeling sorry for themselves. They may still be in that mode now, to be honest with you, but they are coming back in a Knight of Cups energy, Prince energy. This person is like, look, I'm back. Accept me. Let me know what's up, okay? If you're wondering, okay, you got to let me know. If you're wondering about me, my love for you, baby, I'm here, okay? I'm tired. I'm ready, okay? I'm ready for it. This person is like, you need me, I'm here, I'm ready. We see Knight of Cups energy right next to this Empress energy. This is a damsel in distress. This man is like, what do you need? I'm coming through to give you what you want, okay? This man feels like he's coming in this time and an ability to save you, to rescue you. Look, I'm coming to rescue you. I'm coming to do, you know, whatever it is you need me to do, okay? This person feels like they've been healed. This person feels like a lot of their past destructive impulses and, you know, I'm hearing in my mind, So many messages coming through tonight. I'm hearing that moment and what's love got to do with it. I'm off that narcotic now, Anna. I'm done with that. I don't mess with that no more. It's like he coming to you like that. Whatever it was you thought was wrong with him, he like, look, I'm not about that no more. I'm different. I'm coming through, okay? This man has been, just somebody that in the past was always trying to be a dictator. He was very patriarchal. And I see that this was very much in opposition to you, goddess energy in reverse. So you two were both very high-ranking energies, and y'all used to get into it, okay? Y'all used to get into it. This was like headbutting, okay? We see the father in reverse and the goddess in the reverse. And that element of y'all relationship was always present. There was no way for y'all to really celebrate. There was no way for y'all to have a good time. But baby, the passion, okay, the passion was all up and through there, okay? Y'all was experiencing so much passion in this relationship. Come on, passion. Come on, passion. Okay, we see servant coming through in the reverse. Listen, this man would often use like, oh, I don't have the money. Or he would come to you and talk to you about how you didn't have the money. You don't have the money for this and you're not on your career and da-da-da-da-da-da. He would say things like that, okay? It was a regular practice to hear him say little snide remarks about the money and career or where you were at with your money and career. But we see wealth visualization here, okay? And we see savings plan, okay? This man now is sitting back looking at you, admiring your moves. I don't know what you do with money or your career these days, but now he's looking at you and he's like, oh, wow. She's, man, she really did her thing, okay? Synergy and karma. Y'all notice there's a lot of this on the board lately. Rebel in the reverse, okay? See, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Okay, this is Knight of Cups energy coming through here in the reverse. I'm going to tell you why this particular masculine is coming to you now like, oh, I like you and I miss you and you did so well in your career. Look at your life. This man has gotten so much karma for who he's been, how he's been, what he's done, how he's done it. He just doesn't have it in him anymore to talk. The type of shit he was talking. Now he's coming to you and he's saying, let me know. This man is saying, I'll be who you need me to be. Let me know. Okay? This man got karma for the years that he was rebellious and recalcitrant and all these different things. This man got karma for the years that he was, a playboy, manipulator of some kind. And this man really received a strong message from God, okay? Recently at some point, this man got some type of signal from the Most High. It's a lot of that going on, and he went through a deep depression, okay? This man has come to realize that all he ever cared about was the external world. Clothes, money. This man only ever cared. He kind of played himself, okay, like a prostitute. He played himself like a man with no home, okay? This man never put his focus where it needed to be. So now, this man, as a result of that, he has framed you, though, as like a kind of cocky, pompous, arrogant queen, okay? Somebody that is very sure of yourself now. Very, very something like fiery. Your word is your bond. Somebody, you be cutting, you like when you speak, you cut it up. Okay? You speak with authority. You've created your own systems. You do not compromise. And you are blessed. These are things this man knows to be absolutely true about you at this particular point, okay? This man right now in his life may actually be dependent on others. Though he still feels entitled. Oh, here comes the tea. Though he still feels entitled, okay? this is a funny thing. This man is kind of not telling himself the truth about something. Yes, he's going through a lot of self-realization, but this man still is not really being that real with himself about some things. Okay? I just keep hearing the word delusion. It's like he's coming back in. He's like, oh, it's smooth. I'm here to be here. But there is still something afoot. Okay, I had to go there. Something's afoot. Okay, there is still a storm or brewing or something afoot. That is what I'm getting, y'all. That's literally what I'm hearing. So I had to go ahead and say her. Okay, something's afoot. When I feel, what I feel. Sometimes, and it may have something to do with communication. Hard to tell you so. It makes sense, be in the mood to learn. This man feels like you so cocky and full of yourself. I'm literally seeing like somebody in a fur coat and you like puffing your shoulders like, this is how he's seeing you. And he gets in his vibe of like, you feel yourself sometimes now to where I don't think you be in the mood to learn what you need to know. There's still some elements of this, y'all. There's passion, and there's still some elements of that Father in the reverse and that God is in the reverse, okay? Y'all, this one is interesting because it has deep roots. I can tell you that for sure, like deep spiritual roots. There's a lot to this. This isn't light. This isn't light and fluffy. 7 of Wands comes to us first with the 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups with the 8 of Swords. Y'all, listen. This man has lost a lot. This man has lost a lot. And a lot has flown by. I don't know how long it's been since you guys have spoken. If it's been 2 months, 2 years, 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 hours. But a lot has changed in this man in that course of period of time. It's like more time has passed for him than actual time went by on the clock. If you follow what I'm saying. He has really... I'm seeing a man in black staring at a clock. And he's staring into the depths of the astral, of the abyss. This is a man with questions. It's like pondering. Okay? So much has passed him by. Some of his favorite items, things, people he feels are behind him or beneath him, okay? This is a man that feels he is in front of a firing squad. Wow, and the next card we pulled this deck. Something, what is that, Spirit? Clarify the death card, what is that? I literally saw firing squad, and then we see death, whoa. This man, maybe, and then we see the devil, y'all know. This man may feel like he's looking at the final chapter of his life. Like he's making his final plan. He either feels like he's seen the devil or staring down the barrel of the devil, or the devil is actually staring at him. Spirit, please clarify for us. Devil card energy. I told you this was something deep. Baby, no judgment, did he? Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Okay, y'all, we made it with the bell. Okay? Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Something has been spoken, said, over, around, about this man's life. Something has been said, something has been spoken. Something has been, there's something going on in this man's life, y'all. Something serious. I don't know if it's in his life or just in his spirit, in the astral. This man may be a Capricorn, he may be a Scorpio. He may be a Libra or an Aquarius. That's what I'm hearing. The Lovers. Page of Wands in the reverse. This man is in a transitional phase of his life. One version of himself, or one half or end of his life, is ending. Is transforming. His shadow self has been judged. He's faced judgment, karma. Judgment has fallen on him. And you are one of his greatest regrets, okay? This man is saying that at this time in my life, I realized all I ever really wanted was her. All I ever really wanted was her. That was a mistake. However things went, that was a mistake. This man feels that his plans to hold back or hold on to himself is a mistake. He has released all of his burdens. There is something going on with this man where he's in a phase of, hey, I don't have nothing to lose. Okay? We see the Magician. This man is trying to make the impossible happen. This man is like, I have nothing to lose. This is an energy of when somebody just has their back to the wind. And they're just like, whatever happens, happens now. I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. And I'm just out here. This is going for broke type of energy. This man at this time has nothing left but his word. And he's trying to use his word to just repair some of the mess. The Tower card in the reverse that he feels he's made in the past. Three of Wands in the reverse. This man feels that there's just so many smudges and so many things that he messed over. This man feels like all he cared about coming along was getting a nut. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what we see. That is all he cared about. And he feels like mentally, it just destroyed him. This preoccupation with sexual energy, okay? This preoccupation with whatever was outside. This man feels like, hey, some sort of irreversible damage has been done in his life one way or the other. This is a man that is older, okay? He might be 20. Whatever the case is, he's lived a fast life. He's in a period of extreme, deep reflection. Deep reflection. Life has slowed him down. Life has slowed him down. He's also lost a couple of friends. And it's taken the time to look in the mirror, okay? This man left a lot of beautiful things behind. He may have children that he is estranged from. He regrets this. This isn't a man that like left his children behind. This is a man who just realized he left his children behind. So maybe he saw them every day, but he was completely emotionally unavailable. But he didn't realize it. He didn't know. This man has nothing but regrets as he stares down the realities of his life. Okay? Four of Cups. This man feels like he's down to one option in his life, okay? One option. He's betrayed his other options, especially in terms of job and money. He's betrayed those options, okay? I don't know. Somehow he feels like he is not done right by certain options in his life. Here we go. Personal development. He didn't really engage in any personal development when he should have. He didn't develop any workplace relationships. So this man may be kind of wandering around, not knowing what's next for him in terms of his career, or feeling like I should have done more with my career. This man is now looking back over his entire life. He manifested no real love. He always walked away from real love. He's thinking, I've spent my life walking away from real love in favor of nothing. Okay? Now his world is turned upside down, and all he has is his feelings. All he has is his feelings. This is the type of energy like this man is walking at night in the rain, just thinking like, what have I done? What have I done? Who have I been? The Emperor in the reverse. He feels he's been a dictator. Okay, he's been somebody that's kept his guards up, especially when it comes to you. Queen of Wands in the reverse, especially when it comes to you. He's realizing now that he's just getting back the hurt and pain that he's caused others, especially in his love life. Okay? Two of Swords in the reverse. This man's at a place now where he's ready to expose all his thoughts. Okay, this man wants to get in a marital energy with you. He doesn't think you will want that from him though now. This man thinks that at this point, this man thinks at this point, Ace of Wands and the upright with the Knight of Cups in reverse. This man is thinking you will want a new beginning. This man is thinking that you may still see him. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Swords with the Knight of Cups in reverse. He's like, she's not going to want me. I know she don't trust me or think nothing of me. Okay, but this man wants you. Sun in the reverse with the 10 of Pentacles. This man is like, I don't have no pride. I don't have nothing to lose. I just want to be with you at this point. You know, I messed up. I know you don't want me, but you who I want. You all I want. If you would just come through and be with me, I would never even leave. I would put everything into you that I potentially could at this point. But honestly, he doesn't even believe that you would. He's like, I know I have nothing to offer you now. And now that I can't get to you, karma, baby. Now that he can't get to you, the only thing he wants, okay? He's like, I would marry you today. I've had time to sit back over my life and look. You're the only thing I ever really wanted. And now everything's a mess. I'm in my karma. My shadow has created this horrific karma for me. Spirit clarified, 5 of Pentacles. This man feels like, what can I possibly offer her? 3 of Cups. Yeah, he's like, I have nothing. It would be a poor celebration. Look at him. He has no money. Okay? But he wants to heal. He's like, I really just want to fix this. I want to heal. I want to heal, but I don't, you know, you won't commit to me. I have nothing. Queen of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles. This man would need you to basically be with him almost out of pity. I'm telling y'all true tea. Almost out of pity. Because at this point, Queen of Pentacles, you are the one that has yourself together. This man hasn't built much of anything for himself. Remember, you're the one who had the savings plan. Remember that? You're the one that had ideas, stuff that you were standing on. He didn't. Poor plans, okay? 8 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. You would have to be willing to be the matriarch of the household. These are all the things this man knows now that he realizes he's done nothing, okay, to put him in your league at this point, and he's suffering his karma. 6 of Wands with Temperance in the reverse with the Ace of Swords. You know, at this point, this man wants to win, but it's just kind of like life has not waited for him to win. You know, righteousness didn't wait for him. This is a man that, you know, he made a lot of weird decisions when he shouldn't have been, and life just didn't wait for him to figure himself out. That's not the way it goes. You also continue to evolve. Look at this, strength with the high priestess. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You continue to evolve. You continue to move on, and you moved on in a very stealth way. This man has either secretly found out how dope you are now, or he came in contact with you at some point and said, oh my goodness, this ain't who I remember. Oh wow, okay. And this man has had to fall back and kind of learn at this point. Oh shit, this is what I messed up. This is what I blew. And he's not able to shake it. Okay, at this point where he's realizing one half of his life, or one quarter, or one part, or 1 3 years, I don't know, child. Whatever it is over. He's realizing now what he's done, mistakes he's made, okay? 6 of Swords comes through in the reverse, y'all. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Cups in the upright. You know, this man is fantasizing all through about you letting him know, you breaking out of your shell, you coming back, but he does not really believe he can repeat the past. But this man is constantly thinking about it, like, can we talk? Can you just come? He's like, let me know what you want. I'll be whatever you want me to be. This man is coming to you saying that I have nothing to offer. I have nothing to give. I don't have anything going on. You know, this is an injustice. But I want to wake up from this nightmare, okay, of not having you in my life. I don't want to fight anymore. He's broken with all his pride and all these different things, and still having this passion and chutzpah to him. This man is dark night of the soul. Okay, he is really in a dark night of the soul. He's realizing now all that you saved, all that you said that was true, all the wisdom that you could have blessed him with in divine feminine energy, and the way you ran off and kept going with your life and literally became a star, became an inspiration, became a shining light. Shining, 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 shining. Okay, that's coming to me. You walked off and you just shined, okay? You went on into your life and you did not look back. You used your charisma. You used your wit, you used your fashion sense, you used your way about yourself in order to become someone that literally overflows with feminine energy, okay? You are single at this particular time, okay? But even with that being said, you are reigning and walking tall in your feminine energy. You went through a period of time where you were broke, and you mourned this. You didn't have the confidence. We're not talking just money. You didn't have the confidence. You didn't have the self-esteem. You didn't have the value, okay? He saw you go through these periods of time, and he knows that he was not the best to you during those periods of time. But look at you now. And he is left sitting here in this dark night of the soul, y'all. This was very deep. Whoever this masculine is, he is filled with shame, regret, and emotional, just depression. And you're all that he wants at this time. I'm literally hearing like The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, that this energy that sits upon the palace door to be lifted nevermore. That is how heavy your energy is upon him, because he's filled with regret. And something has happened that makes him feel that he can't go back. You would never have me again. Or I'm nothing now. This man actually could, for some of y'all, this may be a man that passed away. And he is now on the other side of the veil. For some of y'all, this man is still here. He is still amongst the living. But what is his problem? What if something Something keeps calling. I'm hearing that one. Me, I feel the burden on me. He may have been addicted to something at one time. Something keeps calling. He may have been addicted to something at one time. He made a mistake he cannot get out of. Look at this. Look what fell out the deck. 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This man, all he wants is to be in a family with you. He thinks about it all day, okay? He is stuck in this way of thought. But he knows he betrayed you when you were at a vulnerable state in your life. He knows that. He knows that. When you look at him, he feels like you're accusing him. He's always like, thinks of your eyes, and it's like, I have so little to offer. And your accusatory glance, it makes him feel like he needs to be able to come in victorious and show you a whole new world. 6 of Wands and the Fool. But he can't do that, okay? This man may have cheated on you in the past, okay? 2 of Cups to 3 of Pentacles. He turned a 2-party situation into a 3-party situation, okay? And that's when you lost all hope, okay? When this man pulled that move, you lost all that hope. And you cared not to fulfill this relationship. So this man is at a point now where even though he wants to fight for this, what is it that's holding him back? The Chariot and the 5 of Wands, y'all. This is a man that still wants to fight for this. What is it that is holding him back? Okay? We had a whole plethora of cards hit the floor. So y'all, we're finna read them. What is holding him back? Okay? The journey itself, he is slow to move towards. Okay? Because there's so much emotion and raw emotion. Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords between you and this man. Okay? This man knows he would have to work really hard and go really hard and stand his ground to get any type of balance with you. Church bells ring when the Judgment card comes through the building. Okay? We made it with the bell again, y'all. Okay? This man knows that he has to atone for what he has done in the past. Judgment, Knight of Wands. He would have to atone for this, and he would have to have a lot to offer. Queen of Pentacles. You would have to be given a lot in the end in order for him to do this. Okay? This is holding this man back. This man has got it's like he thinks it's like he feels he has no value. He has nothing to offer you because, wow, 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 7 of Swords, the Lovers, the Magician. This man has engaged in 10 of Pentacles. This man has engaged in a lot of sexual sin. Okay, in the background. Instead of him choosing you, this man may have actually been the one to really dump you. You know, he got in these other relationships and stuff. He dumped you. He snuck away from that commitment which y'all had, which was real, to play games. He lost everything. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. This man lost everything. And he's been out. He's ashamed of himself. Because his reason for you losing you was pathetic. He lost you to just run around with hoes, or to run off with hoes, or to just be somebody that was like on the freaky sex scene. Sneaky affairs and stuff like that. This man was having affairs. It may have been a married woman involved in here. He did a lot of stupid shit that was sinful and ridiculous. And now that the repercussions of all that has come back, he lost the only thing that would have ever actually meant anything to him. Well, what's next? Okay? Because we know we asked, the initial question was what was next, okay? In your love life, okay? Child, what's next? What's coming from this man is just sitting over there sulking. If he is still amongst us, okay? Because this man is haunting your energy, okay? Even if he is here in the earth realm, there's still something in him that has died. And he is haunting you, okay? So what is next? Somebody may feel his energy around them at different times, especially during the morning, the early morning hours. This man is haunting your energy. What is next? The World with the 7 of Cups. Okay, so it's about to come in, come closer or get further away. Okay, the 9 of Wands, the King, 6 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. This man is definitely 150% about to try to reapproach you. You know, initially, this is something that's been on his mind. He's been watching you, haunting you. But this very hurt and broken man who really is just in a child, his life is a mess. It does not matter. This man is still about to try to come forward towards you and put his best foot forward. His best foot right now is love, is passion, is adoration. He has nothing else. He has nothing else. He's coming to you to talk. Wheel of Fortune, I told you, let me know. Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. He's coming towards you to talk. Six of Pentacles. He's coming towards you. He's going to try to be emotional support. He's going to try to offer you strength. Remember, this man is in his dark night of the soul, Five of Cups. But he's mourned so much over you that he's got to try to come and fix it. It's just a mental thing. It's like, I got to try to come do something. Okay? This man is just, he's like, he'll be as patient as he needs to be. He's walking towards you, though. He doesn't think for one moment, y'all, Four of Cups. He doesn't think for one moment that you would accept him. It's not even crossed his mind. This man knows he has no money, has nothing, no savings, no nothing. He's just been sitting somewhere inside with his heart broken. He may even be dealing with a heart issue. Okay, something is going on. King of Wands, something is going on with this man emotionally at a very deep level. King of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. This man is coming towards you knowing that the truth is that he has lollygagged, okay? Lollygagged or rested when he should have worked. Now he is financially all out of balance. He's blocked. Okay, mentally, we see that death card energy. So death of the ego once again. This man is coming to you as broken can be. Dark night of the soul, but trying to find a way to look forward. And in him looking forward, we see that Five of Pentacles once again. We see that once again. No celebration. That Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. He's looking forward and doesn't see a way out. He doesn't see a way out. He's like, my life is just a mess. She's the only thing I see is like her love. If she can love me, if she could just still love me. It's giving Beauty and the Beast energy. If she could just still love me, okay, as amazing as she is, if she could just still love me, this man does not want to let you go, okay? He does not want to let you go. He's still going to try to run towards you. He doesn't even expect you to want him. But truthfully, the fantasy of you, the idea of you, the idea that he could potentially repair the mess that he made with you, it just kind of feels like it's his last lifeline or something. He's going to try to run towards you because at this point, he doesn't know where else to run. Also, with that Queen of Cups, this man is, you know, it's kind of that feeling of when everything falls apart in someone's life and they, you know, you think back to your parents or you run back to your parents, grandparents, or sometimes people just take a walk through the old neighborhood, or, you know, you go to the last place where you felt loved and seen, and the last place that gives you some hope. Even if everything's falling apart, it's like, you know what, at least I can go to the old neighborhood and, you know, just remember being on those swings or something that gives you a feeling of peace, even if it can't really give you anything back. And that's where this man is with you. This is a man that is going to come towards you because it's, even if you hate him, it's nowhere left to go. And you're the one thing he knows. He truly had it all and blue. Okay? So in his darkest hour, you're kind of like his only good, you know, the only light he still remembers. Okay, it's very interesting. Like I said, for some of y'all, this man he might actually be on the other side. For others, he just is living in so much regret and karma that even though he's here, he's still dealing with a lot of kind of beyond the veil type of energy. Okay, that dark night of the soul can kind of come up as death energy. Okay, if you have enjoyed this divine feminine tarot tea, girl, please go ahead, do like, do share, do subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building, girl. And when you do, girl, go hit that bell. We made it again with the bell, y'all. So you could be here every single time. Me and the T-Team are up in here getting you in with all of these good old tarot messages. Okay, listen, if you would like a personal reading from me, girl, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to, go make a little love offering to this channel, girl, so I can give me a little cheese. Y'all know I love me a little cheese, a little Swiss, a little cheddar. dftarottea, Cash App, or PayPal. Also, if you would like to, let me know you still in the building, girl. Please go ahead and put a little 4018 in the comments section, because it was exactly 40 minutes and 18 seconds when I said what I said, okay? Also, if you would like to, check out the memberships on this channel, girl. Patreon, okay? Or our membership right here on the channel where we have our written readings cracking, girl. I just did a full little download over there, okay, for the week. So y'all going over there and check that out, okay? That link is in the bio section beneath this video. Both links are in the bio section beneath this video. And if you would like a sample of what goes on those two Patreon, you know, the written readings, go ahead and check out the community section on this page, girl. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.